We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Come on in. Welcome to my channel. I am back. Yes, I am back at it again. And I'm going to try my best not to disappear. But other than that, it's not about me. Let's get straight into it. We all know I've been covering the Carmen and Corey situation for a minute. But finally, Carmen has finally came out and spoke her truth of her side. I may say I am very proud of her. I commend her as a woman to speak her truth, because a lot of people are like saying that, not a lot. Many that I have seen came in my inbox has stated that, that they feel like she is fabricating the story. They feel like to the extent where, Corey, let's go say, Corey spoke his truth. They can't say Corey spoke his truth before. Well, now it's time for Carmen to speak her truth. And she spoke her truth. And the only truth that she spoke to show that Corey was all along the clown that I state that he was. Corey, I've been you from, listen, for watching Carmen and Corey, as long as I've been watching them, since they started from that group that they had, Corey looked like a controlling person, a manipulative person, a narcissistic person, always thinking he had everything, that he had it all. He always tried to outshine Carmen. And I feel like he had an issue that Carmen was climbing to the top, and he was kind of scared that she was going to overshadow him, which she did, and I'm glad she did, because and she remained humble through her whole marriage and her relationship. Corey was the egotistic one that was always, how can I state? He was always trying to, I got this and I got that. I got the faster car. I do this. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. He used to put down people, which he still do. He'll put down his own color race, and he'll put down other women's and all that. And it goes to show that he was a sick individual. And his mother, she's a sick individual too, because she, instead of putting her child in her place, she allowed her child to continuously, not only to Carmen, but to other women of all race as well. And to, majority of the people that supported him, he always downgraded them. He always made them feel like, just because they had to find other things, that there was nothing, that they were small and he was big, which in reality right now, it goes to show that he had insecurity issues, because if you got to go around, if Corey had to go around, as Carmen said, choke her, put a gun to her mouth, put a gun to her head, mark her face, kicked his kids out. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. People could put a mask on the camera, but when that camera's off, we do not know what's taking place. We do not know what goes on. We don't know their real character. And that goes to show, in this world, a lot of women deal with that. A lot of women dealing with Carmen dealt. I am one of those women that dealt with domestic violence. And I'm glad to say thank you for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I took myself out of it. As long as y'all been following me from my first page that I had to this page, y'all know I'm a very big advocate when it comes to domestic violence, because I am a survivor as well too. I had a gun put into my face. I was choked. I was beat with belt. I was hit with brooms. You understand? But even if I fought back, he was stronger than me. He was stronger than me. And I have to deal with it. I have to deal with the trauma. But I may say I am healed from my past, that I can help other women like myself push forward or try to go get help from resources to get them out that abusive relationship. And I commend Carmen. I really commend Carmen for escaping that relationship, escaping that marriage before it was too late. Escaping to the point where she had to put herself and her kids first, because she was losing herself in the midst of all. A lot of us, including myself, called it Carmen names. Understand that she was stupid, she was dumb. But a lot of us didn't knew what was taking place behind, closed doors. And I may say I apologize for that as a woman. You understand? There was clues there that she was dealing with something. She was enduring something behind closed doors, but just no one like myself didn't knew. So at the end of the day, I'm glad Carmen spoke her truth. Carmen came forward. And to Corey, because Corey came out with a lie and stated that all of what Carmen was saying was inaccurate, was not true, and that he was going to get a lawyer, and He harassed her family as well, exposed her news, and that's sad to say, because if you're going to get a good lawyer, make sure you get a good lawyer, because she could hit you with you sharing, private pictures of herself that she did not put out there to the world. That's like something like revenge porn, something like that. You out here, sharing the mother of your kids, your ex-wife, private pictures, because you do not like that she's now taking a stand for herself and speaking her truth and saying her truth, what she disliked. And that goes to show Corey is a closed-minded individual, does not like when the truth is being told. Everybody has a story to tell. I think they should be able to tell a story. And this is Carmen's truth, and this is Carmen's story, so she's able to tell it. And to the young lady that he's with, so the young lady that barks so much, she barks so goddamn much and act like she's untouchable. The people that's so untouchable become touchable. That doesn't mean, you don't gotta be scared, whatever. No one gotta be scared of nobody. But humble yourself, young lady. Humble yourself. Because there's a pattern with Corey. Corey had issue with all the girlfriend he was with. And he had issue with, the current relationship, marriage that he was with. You're no better than the rest of the chicks that he was with. If he has not went to therapy, if he has not changed, and he has not accepted his flaws and poison and toxic ways, 9 out of 10, baby girl, you're the next victim that's going to fall right in line. So instead of you attacking a woman that he was with because she's out here speaking the truth of the guy that you're so now deeply in love and in lust with, humble yourself, because you could be the next victim under Corey's hand. And for his mother to sit there and degrade Carmen just because she is speaking the truth about your son, it goes to show your raising of your child. You lacked something in your child, that your child is out here being rebellious towards women, that he hates women. Low-key, he hates women because somebody failed him in his lifetime. Low-key, you as a mother, you should stand behind a woman like Carmen. Carmen may have flaws. She may have flaws like we all got flaws. No one is perfect in this world. But if that's her truth as a woman, you got to stand by it, because we may have kids, we may raise them right, we may not raise them right. But with the path of the choice of path of life they decides to choose, wrong or right, you have to, if it's wrong, let him know when he's wrong. Put him in his spot when he's wrong. But you as a mother just stand there downgrading because you dislike how she came forward on the internet to speak her truth about your son. But how many times and time again was your son downgrading this woman? Talk about her immigration, talk about her family, talk about her past like he's untouchable and no one could talk about him. But baby girl, I'm here to say your child is untouchable. I mean, your child is touchable. Excuse me. Your child, she could talk on because she lived it with your son. She had to endure toxic poison, manipulative ways of your son she had to deal with for many years. And if this is her truth, let her speak her truth. Because there goes to show that you as a mother, you're covering your son's hands instead of telling him about himself. You as well is the cause of Corey of the way he is. Because you feed his ego instead of telling him how it is. Because he's giving you money. Because he's supporting you in the family. And that's sad to say. But I commend Carmen for coming forward finally and speaking her truth and just dead the situation. She spoke her truth. I don't think she got to even say anymore. Because the real gonna recognize the real and the fake is gonna rely with the fake. So real people like myself and other women out there that can see the truth and the pain and the hurt in her eye is gonna rock by her. And I'm gonna stand by her as a woman. Because she had dealt with all the domestic violence. And I feel like he did that to her because she's an immigrant. He felt like she had to stay with him because he has her paper in her hand. And that's sad. Because immigration or not immigration, they are humans just like us. They are people just like us. They have life just like us. You're not supposed to treat them any different or any less because of their status of, their citizenship of, in the States. But at the end of the day, Corey finally got a taste of his own medicine. Corey finally knows how it feels when you continuously downgrade, put down, drag, humiliate the woman, the mother of your kids that carry your child for 9 months, and the woman that you claim to say you love, because that was not love. That was not love whatsoever. And that young lady had to endure all that bullshit by this man. Corey is a clown. Corey needs to go find himself. Corey needs to go heal himself. Corey needs time for himself. Because all the pain and suffering that he put her through, she has every right to talk on it. She has every right to speak how she feels. To speak how she feels. And I don't think no one should ever take that from her. And I'm glad she ain't allowed no one to shadow her voice. I'm glad she ain't allowed no one to stop her for speaking her truth. I'm glad that she stood there even though it tore her inside and tore her to pieces to relive her past trauma. I'm glad she got to stand there firmly and speak exactly what happened, because she deserved to speak what happened, because she lived through it and she could help other women that dealt with the same type of abuse. And for the friend that she called friend that slept with her man, you know, I can't sit here and judge that other woman, but what I could say is, you need to know, whoever was this young lady, you need to know what is the meaning of a friend, because the friend do not go behind their friend back and open their legs to their friend, husband, boyfriend, whatever. A friend's supposed to stay loyal to you. A friend's supposed to have your back when you can't even have your own back. A friend's supposed to be there by your side from the good to the bad to the ugly to the sad. A friend do not take a knife and stab your friend in the back. Even if y'all don't talk for a month or talk for 2 months, you still stay solid to that friend. That's why I'm very precautious who I give that title friend. Because when I give you a title friend, that means I'm going to be loyal to you. I'm going to have your back. I'm not going to betray you. I'm going to be there for you when you need me. Because that's what friends should be for. But like I said, Carmen, may she grow, may she prosper in this lifetime, may she take this chapter, that chapter of her life that was sadly a sad event that she had to learn on her own. I hope she learns now to apply it into her life and let herself know, like, this happened to me, but that does not define the woman I am today. The woman that he claimed to say I was, I'm not. I am a strong woman. I am a beautiful woman. Through Christ, I could put myself forward and continue to go forward. Through prayers, I could get through anything. No man, no woman define us. We define our own self. Everything in life is a lesson or a blessing, and a lesson or a blessing. It teaches us stuff. Life is like a school. It's teaching us stuff. Life is teaching us how to apply things that we need into our life to better help other people. So when you see somebody down, when you see somebody going through it, don't drag them. Don't humiliate them. Help them. Lift them up. Let them know about themselves. Let them know they are not by themselves. Let them know through this battleground, through whatever situation they're going through, you're going to help them get them through it. Through the dark times, help them get through the light. Because when you're in a situation where it's all dark and you're dealing with a lot, when you're dealing with domestic violence, let's go say molestation, drug abuse, whatever you're dealing with through life, that may be dark. You just feel like you just want to end it. And that's when the time when they need they don't need people judging them. Need people to lift them up and support them, because that's what we need in life, a good support system to help us through the dark times to get to the light, to let them know I was there through you through the dark. I'm going to be there for you through the light. I'm going to be there for you to the end, because at the end of the day, we are all human. We all go through shit in life. And it's sad that this young lady had to go through it quietly while his friends was there listening to him beat on her, strangle her, put a gun to her. And then what? For them to get high, to get drunk, for the money or the fame, they just stood there and act and ignored it. While that young lady almost lost her life. And that young lady could have lost her life. All those motherfuckers could have been locked up. But I'm glad she had a protective angel on her that helped her get through it. I'm so glad. But I hope she makes amends and fix her relationship with her mother. And know that, Carmen, never put a man before your family that was there for you, through the good, through the bad. Never put a man before your mother and father. Because at the end of the day, When that man fails you and when that man leaves you, who's going to pick up the pieces is your mother. I'm not going to say her stepfather's like a father, so her stepfather. You understand? But like I said, may send blessings to her, send blessings to a lot of women out there that's dealing or is currently dealing or had dealt with the Carmen situation. May y'all find y'all way out of there. May y'all know that, being abused, being whatever is not love. That is not love, and that should not accept it from anyone. And that's from a man and from a female. Do not accept it from anyone. But I'm so glad she spoke her truth. I'm so glad. And I'm glad to be back. I'm finally glad to be back. Because life be lifing. I'm telling you, life be lifing. But I've been blessed. I've been doing good. And I'm better. I got a good headspace on me. And like I said, I'm back, back in my own lane, doing my own thing. And like I said, I wish everybody nothing but love, peace, light, and blessings. Just remember, you are you. You are unique in your own way. Don't let nobody dim your shine. You got a purpose, a light, and life for a reason. Use it and find it. But until then, this is my commentary on the Carmen and Corey situation, but mostly on the Carmen finally speaking out and telling her truth against that monster-ass motherfucker, Corey Pritchett. But until the meantime, between time, it's your girl Queen Rose, and I am out to the next video. And I wish each and every one of you, like I say, nothing but peace and blessings upon each and every one of you. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I will be doing lives. I will be going live. I don't know when, but I will be doing live so we could interact with one another, and each and every one of y'all be able to stay how y'all feel. But until the meantime, I'm out.